friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a day in the life vlog. If you guys are new here, my name is Haley. I'm a second year kindergarten teacher. Right now we are 100% fully virtual. We have been this entire year. So I'll show you guys what a typical day in my life as a virtual kindergarten teacher looks like, and I'll show you guys what we get up to on Zoom today, what we're gonna be doing, and then what I do in the afternoons when we're not live on Zoom, and all sorts of fun things. So I'm gonna head inside. I'm actually at my school right now. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. And if you aren't already, feel free to follow along on Instagram. I post there like every single day and I would love to have you over there. So I'm gonna head inside. Alright you guys, I'm in my classroom now. I just finished filming some videos for our writing independent assignments. So I'm going to show you guys our slideshow for today. So this is what our slideshow looks like. I've shared before that I get all my slides backgrounds from slidescarnival.com, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. But if you just search on Google for like Google Slides backgrounds or PowerPoint backgrounds for free, you can find a ton of different options. We have our schedule for today on here. We have morning meeting, writing, they'll go to specials, reading groups, and math groups. Then we've been doing this Count to 100 song pretty much every day because we would in the classroom. So I've been trying to make sure that we practice counting every single day. So I've kind of been doing this for our morning song. And then we'll do our daily routines and quick practices, which is just our number curriculum over there, and we keep track of how many days of school we've been in and stuff like that. And then we'll do our Nelly Edge ABC song. And then the book that we're reading for writing today is Round is a Mooncake from our curriculum. So we'll read that one. And then this is the slide that I'll have displayed while the kids are writing. So I just have some quiet music that doesn't have like the background really fun like moving or anything like that, so the kids will actually focus on writing. So I'll play this and then I'll just have this little 5-minute timer displayed at the same time so they can kind of pace themselves and know like when we'll be finished writing. And then the kids will go to specials and they'll take a 3-minute break. And then we'll do reading rotations. And so I have 2 different groups during reading rotations. And so the first group, we're going to be reading this book from our curriculum that's called We Can't See. And then my second group, we're going to be practicing the letter T. So we'll watch this video and then they have a little workbook that we use, and so we'll be doing the T page today. And then for math rotations, we'll be talking about the number 6 and the number 7, and then we'll be doing a workbook page in their math workbook. And that's pretty much all that we're doing today. So I'm all ready for our Zoom today. So I'm gonna try and record a little bit of me teaching. I'm not gonna record like the morning part because we do the same thing every time. And if you are interested in like our morning routine, I will link a different vlog up here that I show that part. But I'll try to record a little bit of our like reading or math rotation time. But yeah, that's what we're up to today. Also, before I start our Zoom meeting, I was wondering if any of you have done online conferences through Zoom or Google Meets or Microsoft Teams, however you're doing them, but virtual conferences. If you would let me know down below any tips or what you did for our conferences, I would love to know what you did, because we are going to be hosting our conferences online at the end of November, and so in just like 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to start kind of preparing whatever I end up wanting to do soon. So if you have any advice or tips, or can let me know what you guys did that worked well, let me know down below in the comments. I would definitely love your advice. But I am going to set up really fast and then I'll show you guys how our Zoom meeting goes. I hope it goes really well. I think today will go well and it'll just be a fun, easy little day. All right, you guys, my kids are at specials right now, so it's a little bit later, but this is how I've been setting up for reading and math rotations, just because it's a ton of supplies that I need to have like ready to go while we're switching. So I just kind of organize them in a pile of what we're gonna use like in order. So for my first group, what we're going to be doing is reading this book that we've been working on this week. As you can tell, we've like found different words in it and practiced writing some of the sight words. So we're going to read through this. And so I have this on the top, and then we'll use our whiteboard and we'll write a couple of different sentences that are in our book to practice, and then a couple of the different words that are in here. Again, this is from our curriculum. So this is what I'm going to do for my first group. So I have that on top. Then for my second group, we are going to review some of the letters that we've been learning. We're kind of on our second round of letters for this group, and so we're going to be working on the letter T again today. And so this is the little book that they have at home, and this is from TPT, but I just put it into a book and sent it home with their last distribution a couple of weeks ago. And so it just has these pages where they trace it, they can decorate it. Honestly, we just color it, and then we practice writing it, we practice finding it, we match them. And then we color the picture that starts with the letter, and then they can draw something else that starts with the picture. So we're gonna be doing the T page in this book today. And then for math, I have 2 different math books because I do it twice with 2 different groups. So This is the math book that we have. We use Math Expression, so I just have my 2 copies of their math workbook, and then I just have my teacher guide on here just so that I can make sure that we're doing everything we need to do. But a lot of my students are by themselves in their room or wherever they are while they're learning, and so I usually use this little whiteboard I have, and I'll just write the number on here too, and I'll show them the page, and so that kind of helps them. I really wish I would have sent home like a bookmark or a sticky note or something so that they could mark the page so it's a little bit easier every time, but I didn't, so we have to find the page every day. But I just set this up right here so that it's not really in the view of my doc cam, but I have everything ready to go right here. Okay, I'll wait just a second till we all find our page. All right, we are all set. So let's pick up our pencil, and we are gonna trace this letter T. This is the lowercase t. So we start at the top and follow the lines down, and then we cross it in the middle. Beautiful job. I see that you did that so carefully. Good job. So now we get to color the letter T. So you may pick a crayon that you want. Okay, and we're gonna quickly color the letter T. So now that we have finished coloring the letter T, we are going to write it on the lines. So before we do this, I want all of your eyes to be on my paper. Everyone look at the screen. I'm gonna put my pencil at the very top of the line, and I'm gonna draw a line all the way down to the bottom, okay? And then do you see where this dotted line is? That's where we cross it. We cross it there. There is my lowercase t. Go ahead and write your first T. All right, can you give me a thumbs up if you are all done with finding your 6s? Perfect. Okay, so now we have to look for our 7s, and we're gonna use our red crayon. So we're gonna look at our picture and find all of the 7s and trace them with the red crayon. So 7, 7. So our last step on this page, if you are done tracing your 7s, is we are gonna write our numbers 1 to 7. So you can choose which crayon you want to use, whichever one's your favorite. If you want to use red or blue, that's okay. I think I'll use blue today. And we need to write our numbers 1 to 7. So this is what the number 1 looks like. Our next number is the number 2. That looks like this, 2. Okay, so don't close your book because we are gonna do our secret pictures next. Right next to our 6 and 7 page, you'll see that we have all of these secret pictures. We have to figure out what they are. So you can choose which color you wanna use, or if you wanna use a pencil, that's okay too, you can choose. And when we look at our secret pictures, we have to find the number 1. So everyone point to the number 1 on our first picture. That's where we start, and so we have to go in order. So look, 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna draw my line. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello friends, it is much later now. It's actually, what time is it? 4 o'clock right now, 3:45. I just drove home and I just kind of wanted to chat with you guys about how the afternoon went because I didn't get the chance to vlog. Our afternoons are really jam-packed even though we're not live teaching. Basically our whole day is jam-packed honestly, but I hold office hours, and so I had 2 students show up, which was really fun. One of them has shown up all week and the other one showed up for the first time today, and it was so much fun to work with them, like in a very small group, and we were able to work on a couple of different things, complete some Schoology assignments, and it was just a lot of fun. So that was good. And then I had a meeting with my coach at 1:30, and so we met for about an hour and we just kind of chatted about all the things that are going on right now. We have progress reports that are due next week, and then we have conferences. We had WA Kids, which if you guys are a kindergarten teacher in Washington, then you know what WA Kids is, and you know that it's like the worst thing ever. But I finished that, so we chatted about that. We talked about just how everything's going and all of that. I have gotten questions about if we have any plans to go back anytime soon, and we have gotten notice that we are staying online at least until January, which honestly I'm not surprised, but it is a bummer because we still don't know if or when we'll be going back, and I'm a little concerned about if we will go back at all this year, but we'll see what happens. So no, we do not have a date set for those of you that were asking. But I just wanted to have a little heart-to-heart chat with you guys because I try to be very real on here, and I just want to say I think we all know that this year is exceptionally hard, and there are significantly more hard days this year than any other year. Last year I was just in love with my class. My families in my class were amazing. I loved my school. I loved what I was doing, and I just had the most amazing year ever, and I absolutely loved it. There were hard days, you guys know that, but overall it was amazing and I loved it. This year, on the other hand, is so hard. Mentally, physically, like just overall is really hard. And it's also hard because like this is what I've wanted to do my whole life, and right now, you know, obviously we're distance learning kindergarten. Like that is not what we signed up for. Obviously none of this is. No one knew this was going to happen, and no one could have planned this, and no one is prepared for this, and so we're all just trying our best to make this work. And I just want to say, if you are struggling, I am right there with you. Like we're all just trying our best, and I think we can all just agree that we just have to kind of survive this year and hope that by next year things will be back to normal, and that we can actually be in person and we can actually do all the fun like things that we love and actually be with our kids and like just like have a good year. And so I just wanted to say, if you guys are struggling, I never want my vlogs to portray that like this is perfect. Honestly, I've started a lot of vlogs and just stopped filming that day, but I do want to be realistic and tell you guys that this has been the hardest couple of months ever, and if you're feeling that way too, then I am right there with you. But all we can do is try to make the best of it and just try to see the good in it. But today was a hard day, just to be honest, and yeah, but there's nothing we can do. We can just make the best of it, and as long as we are showing up for our kids every day and trying our best to make it as easy as possible for the families and the students, and you're trying your best to teach them, then that's all you can do. We weren't trained to do this, and no one was, and we're just trying our best, and so we have to give ourselves grace and know that that is all we can do. So that's my little thoughts for today that I wanted to share with you guys, because I haven't really talked about it that much on this channel. But yeah, so I'm gonna head inside. I think this is where I'm gonna end today's vlog. We do have chiropractor today, and so we're gonna head to the chiropractor later this evening. I honestly didn't even get the chance to eat lunch because today was so busy in the afternoon, and so I need to go eat something because I have a headache and I need to go drink some water. So I'm gonna head inside, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry it ended on this note, but overall the day was really good, and I do just want to say it's not my kids. My kids are amazing. It's just this is hard. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low.